What's going on, guys? This is Farmhouse the Casual Gamer. Welcome to Retro Corner. We are looking at McDonaldland on the original Nintendo Game Boy. I had no idea this game even existed, so this is my first time actually even playing it. I promise you this is my first time ever playing it. It didn't come out in the US, it only came out in Europe apparently, so... but I know, of course, all about the NES Mic Kids, or MC Kids, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, I see. So let's just check it out, and I'll have to see what the similarities are, if there are any. And just mind me, I'll be pretty crap. Okay, so it starts off very similar. My magic bag is missing, can you help me find it? Pretty much the same premise as the NES one, with a lot less dialogue. Which is good, because reading all that stuff is a nightmare. Grimace's Forest. Only 3 levels here, or at least 3 that I can see. It looks like it continues on. Let's jump in. I can tell you right away, the music is definitely not anywhere near as good as it is in the NES version. And of course, we don't have any color, so... But that's Game Boy. You can't ridicule the game for that. Very similar. The enemies are similar. You're picking up the M's. And I'm assuming you're looking for cards. I'm not even going to bother with that. In fact, I know the way Mic Kids works, and you don't really need to bother with any of the enemies at all. Oh, we got a trampoline here. Let's get up there. Oh, come on. Oh, so we're not going to get that M, but that's okay. There's alternate routes, and I'm getting hurt a lot. See if we can find a card. Wow. There's a lot more enemies, it seems, in the first level than there is in the NES one. But you seem to have a life bar. I don't think you had a life bar in the original one. Oh, yes you did. Yes you did. It just wasn't very big. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, no! Jumping is a little finicky. It's not as... you can't jump as high as you can in the NES one. You can walk kind of slow, too. And there's no way to, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, you definitely can't jump as well as you could in the NES one. Let's keep going. Oh! Snails. Your biggest enemy is a snail. And sadly enough, the control scheme the way that it really is your biggest enemy. There we go. Alright. Let's not go that way. Let's get the heart. Maybe if I do go this way... Oh, I can jump off the ledge. It's just really finicky. I want to see if I can avoid this huge gap. Which I can by jumping this way. Or going this way, as proper English would have it. I don't see any cards yet. Am I supposed to be doing that? I don't even know. What is that? Bouncy ball? Killer basketball? I never saw that in the NES one. There's no way to run. My instinct with playing these kinds of games, obviously it's a big Mario ripoff, is to try to run, but you cannot run. Yeah, it would have been cool if they just did like a Game Boy style version of the music, but because the music in the original Mic Kids is actually pretty good. This is terrible. Let's just get out of here. Flying bats, the enemies. Oh no. Oh, you can control it. That's probably a good thing. Ow! Stupid bat. Oh, this is insane. This is difficult. Your other option is to go up here and jump off the board and hope you don't die, because you're gonna land somewhere where you can't see. Alright, alright. Too high. Okay. Woof. I can kind of see why they didn't release this one in the US. It's not terrible. I mean, as far as Game Boy games go, I mean, there were some really bad Game Boy games. There were really good ones as well. Finding a good, decent platformer was difficult. So I guess this particular one, you're just, this game, You're just getting to the end of each level, because in the NES one, you had to collect these hidden cards, and you can't duck here, so I'm gonna die. But there's no hidden cards in the Game Boy one. The NES one is obviously a lot better. A lot better. The music is better, it's easier, there's not as many pitfalls. I'm way back here? This is terrible. Alright. And we're dead again. I'm so glad I chose to play this. Okay, I think we're almost done, don't worry. I'm not gonna make you sit through this much longer. It's not terrible, and I could see myself as a kid enjoying this back in, like, the 80s, or, well, it probably came out in the early 90s, maybe. Maybe it did come out in the 80s, I don't know. I didn't even check. But, I could see myself enjoying it. Because, when I was a kid, I bought a lot of crappy Game Boy games. There was just no way to know, right? I mean, I didn't have the internet back then. So, to get a game like this was actually a decent platformer. It's like a blessing in disguise. Because, yeah, as a kid, I definitely played some crappy, dropped lots of money on some crappy games. Okay, let's not die. Oh man, I'm stressed here, I'm stressed! Ah! Game over, and there's the hamburger. Is he giving me the finger? He's like, give me this, like, West Side finger. Anyways, that's McDonaldland on the Game Boy. I'm terrible at it, but the controls are definitely not in my favor. So anyways, this is Farmhouse the Casual Gamer. Thanks for joining me with this torturous video of McDonaldland on the original Game Boy. We'll see you next time on Retro Corner, guys. This is Farmhouse the Casual Gamer. Follow me on Twitter, Farmhouse Media, and if you like these videos, please subscribe. Plip, plip, tab. Cheers.